Hello friends, you are going to learn new topics, that is mathematical logic. It is chapter first of Maths 1. It is very easy chapter and it is asked for 6 to 8 marks in the exam. You know that mathematics is a logical subject. This word logic is derived from Greek word logos, which means reason. Therefore, logic deals with the method of reasoning. You know that in English language, we use sentence for communication. And there are 4 types of sentences in English language. First is declarative sentence, that is assertive sentence or statement. Second is interrogative sentence, that means question. Third one is exclamatory sentence, that means feeling, emotion or excitement. The last one is imperative sentence, that is command, request or advice. But in mathematical logic, we will use the statement. So we'll see what is meant by the statement. Now we'll see statement. What is meant by statement? A statement is a declarative or assertive sentence, and it is true or false. For example, every triangle has 3 sides. This is a statement. Now tell me, is it true? Yes, it is true because triangle has 3 sides. So it is true. Next. 5 into 2 is equal to 11. This is a statement. Now tell me, is it true? No, it is false because 5 into 2 is equal to 10. But here 11 is given. So this statement is false. Next. The sun rises in the east. This is a statement. Tell me, is it true? Yes, it is true. Next. 0 is a natural number. Tell me, 0 is a natural number? No, 0 is not a natural number because natural number starts from 1. So this is a statement and it is false. So the statement is a declarative or assertive sentence and it is true or false. If the statement is true, then its truth value is t. So this t and f are called the truth value. If the statement is true, then truth value is t. And if the statement is false, then its truth value is f. Next. Following sentences are not statement. See here. Please give your pen. See this sentence. This is a request. And request is not a statement. So this is not a statement. What is your name? This is a question. And question is not a statement. What a beautiful place it is. This is a exclamatory sentence and exclamatory sentence is also not a statement. How are you? This is a question. So question is not a statement. Let's go for tea. This is suggestion. And suggestion is also not a statement. Sit down. Sit down is a command or order. And order or command is also not a statement. So, request, then interrogative, that is question, exclamatory, suggestion, order, command, these are not statements. Remember this. Request, interrogative, that is question, exclamatory, suggestion, and order, these type of sentences are not statements. Now we'll see open sentences. Now see here. X plus 1 is equal to 7. In this sentence, if the value of x is 6, then 6 plus 1 is equal to 7, then this sentence is true. But other than 6, this sentence is false. So, this type of sentences are called the open sentences. Okay, because here this answer depends on the value of x. So, these are called the equations, and equations are the open sentences. Indians are intelligent. Some will say Indians are intelligent, and some will say Indians are not intelligent. So this sentence its truth value varies from person to person. He is a musician. So this is also its truth value varies from person to person. The next, mathematics is an easy subject. Some students will say mathematics is an easy subject. Some students will say mathematics is a difficult subject. So its truth value varies from person to person. So an open sentence is a sentence whose truth value depends upon the situation or varies from person to person. Hence, open sentences are not considered as statement in logic. So these are all are the open sentences, and open sentences are not the statements. Now we will see exercise 1.1. So question 1 is, state which of the following are statements. Justify. In case of statement, state its truth value. First one is 5 plus 4 is equal to 13. Now this is a statement, but its truth value is, see here, 5 plus 4 is equal to 9, but here 13 is given, so this statement is false. So its truth value is F. It is a statement which is false, hence its truth value is F. Next is x minus 3 is equal to 14. So this is the equation, and you know that equation is an open sentence. An open sentence is not a statement. So for x is equal to 17, then it is true. See, 17 minus 3 is equal to 14. But for other than 17, it is not true. Therefore, it is an open sentence. Hence, it is not a statement. Next is close the door. Close the door is a order. And if order is there, then it is not a statement. Fourth is 0 is the complex number. Now see, 0 is the complex number, means you can write the complex 0 in the form of complex number like this. 0 plus 0i. So we can say that 0 is a complex number. So it is a statement and which is true, and hence its truth value is T. Next, please give me breakfast. Please give me breakfast. This sentence is a request, and request is not a statement. It is a request, hence it is not a statement. Congruent triangles are similar. Yes, congruent triangles are similar. Therefore, it is a statement which is true. Hence, its truth value is P. Now, 7. X square is equal to X. Now see, if X is equal to 1, then this is true. And other than 1, it is false. See here, 1 square is equal to 1. But 2 square is equal to what? 2 square is equal to not 2, it is 2 square is equal to 4. Other than 1, it is false. So, for x is equal to 1, it is true, but for other than 1, it is not true. So, it is an open sentence and hence it is not a statement. A quadratic equation cannot have more than 2 roots. Yes, because degree of quadratic equation is 2. Therefore, it has 2 roots, not more than 2 roots. So, it is a statement. So, degree of quadratic equation is 2. So, it has 2 roots. So, it is a statement which is true. Hence, its truth value is t. 9th, do you like mathematics? Now, it is a question. And question is not a statement. 10th, the sun sets in the west. It is a statement and which is true. So hence its truth value is t. All real numbers are whole numbers. You know that all real numbers are whole numbers? No. Whole numbers are real numbers, but all real numbers are not the whole numbers. So it is a statement which is false. Hence its truth value is f. Can you speak in Marathi? This is question and question is not a statement. Now here equation is given x square minus 6x minus 7 is equal to 0. But here value of x is given when x is equal to 7. So value of x is given. Now if the value of x is given, then it is a statement. But see its truth value, is it true or false? Now put the value of x, that is 7, in this equation. So x square means 7 square. What is 7 square? 49. 49 minus 6 into 7. 6 sevens are 42. 42 and minus 7. So we should get the answer 0. See here, we get the 0 or not. 49 minus 42, 7, and 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. So we get the answer 0. So this statement is true. So its truth value is t. Putting x is equal to 7 in the above equation, we get the answer 0. So it is a statement which is true. Hence its truth value is t. 14. The sum of cube root of unity is 0. Now you learn in the previous standard sum of cube root of unity. The sum of cube root of unity, that is 1 plus omega, this is called omega, 1 plus omega square, and their sum is 0. So this is a statement and it is true. So it is a statement which is true, hence its truth value is t. It rains heavily. So this sentence depends on the situation. If the sentence depends on situation, then it is an open sentence and hence it is not a statement. Now we will see logical connectives. Now see the statement. 3 is a prime and 4 is an even number. So this is a compound statement because there are two statements and these two statements are joined with the word and. So this is called a compound statement. And here this and word is used to join these two statements. Then our next statement, triangle is equilateral or isosceles. Now here are also two statements. One is triangle is equilateral and another is triangle is isosceles. And these two statements are joined with the word or. Next, if Mumbai is in Maharashtra, then Delhi is the capital of India. So these are the two statements. Mumbai is in Maharashtra and Delhi is the capital of India. And these two statements are joined with the word if and then. Next, milk is white if and only if the sun rises in the west. So here are two statements and these two statements are joined with if and only if. Next, here angle is neither acute nor obtuse. Here angle is neither acute nor obtuse, means angle is neither not acute and angle is not obtuse. So these two statements are joined with the neither nor. Neither nor. So this word and, here is and, then or, then if, then if and only if, and not. These are called the logical connectives. These are all, means and, or, if, then, if and only if, neither nor, or not. These are called the logical connectives. Remember this. Now we'll see first connective, that is and. If the two statements are joined with the and, then that statement is called a conjunction. For example, he is tall and he is clever. So these two statements are joined with and. So this is a conjunction. Now how to write this statement in the symbolic form? Suppose he is tall is P. Suppose this is P. Statements are denoted by the small letter. Suppose this is P and this is Q. Okay, and the symbol of and is, this is the symbol of and. This is the symbol of and. So in symbolic form it is like this. It is written like this: P and Q. P means he is tall and Q means he is clever, and this is the symbol of and. So P and Q. Now how to write the truth table? So this is P, this is Q, this is P and Q. P and Q means this statement: he is tall and he is clever. In the first row, here should be T. Both are T. Here should be T. And the second row, here should be T and here should be F. And third row, here is F and here is T. And the last row, false, means F, F. Now we will find the truth values of these statements or this conjunction. Now see, if P is true, means if this statement is true, and Q is true, means this statement is true. If both are true, then this whole statement is true. Remember this. If both are true, then this whole statement is true. So P and Q is true. If one of them is, suppose one of them is false, see, one is true, first is true, and second is false. If second is false, or if first is false and second is true, or both are the false, then this whole statement is false. If this is false, this is also false, this is also false. So truth value of this whole conjunction or whole statement is depends on the truth value of P and Q. If both the value of P and Q are true, then P and Q is true, and if one of them is false or both are false, then its truth value is false. Remember this table. Now we'll see second connective, that is or. If the two statements are joined with the or, then it is called disjunction. For example, he is tall or he is clever. So these are the two statements, and these two statements are joined with the or. So this is called the disjunction. This statement is the disjunction. Now, how to write in symbolic form? For the or, the symbol is like this, like V, and this is the P, statement P, and this is a statement Q. So how to write in symbolic form? P or Q, P or Q. Now we'll see the truth table for disjunction. Now you know how to write the truth table. In the first row, both are true. Second row, first is true, second is false. Third row, first is false, second is true, and the last row, both are false. Now we'll find the truth values for the disjunction. See here. If both are the true in disjunction, means or, if both are the true, this is true and this is true, then the whole statement is true. Second, if one of them is true, suppose first is true and another is false, but disjunction is there, if one is true, then it is true. One of them is true, then it is true. Here also one of them is true. So this is true, so this is true. But here both are false, so its truth value is false. F. So keep in mind, in disjunction, if both are true or one of them is true, then its truth value is true. That is T. If both are false, then it is false, means F. Next, we'll see third connective, that is if then. And if then, when the two statements are joined with if then it is called conditional statement or implication. For example, if he is tall, then he is clever. So he is tall and he is clever. These two statements are joined with if and then. So this is conditional statement. This is conditional statement. Next, now we'll see how to write in symbolic form. So he is tall is P and he is clever is Q. Now how to write in symbolic form? P is arrow and then Q. Arrow is red, implies. So P implies Q. If and then is there, then we have to write this symbol. This is a symbol of if then. So P implies Q or P implies Q. So this is also the symbol of implies or if then. You can write this way or this way. And how to read it? P implies Q. P implies Q. Now we'll see the truth table for conditional statement. So P, Q and P implies Q. So in the first row both are true. In the second row first is true, second is false. Third row false, true, and the last false, false. Now here, if P is true and Q is true, then in conditional statement is also true. Second, if P is true but Q is false, this P is true and Q is false, then it is false. Remember this. If Q is false, then it is false. Here P is false and Q is true, it is true. And if both are false, means P is false and Q is false, then it is true. So in conditional statement, the second row, see here, in conditional statement or if then, if the P is true and Q is false, then the statement, whole statement is false. Whole statement is false. If both are true, then it is true. If the Q is true, then it is true. If both are false, then it is true. Following are also conditional statements. That is P implies Q. Now in conditional statement, we use if then. But if these words are there, if is sufficient for, this is also called the conditional statement. P is sufficient for Q. Or Q is necessary for P. P implies Q. Q follows from P. P only if Q. These all are also the conditional statements. Remember this. Is sufficient for, is necessary for, implies, follows from, only if. These are all conditional statements. Next, fourth connective is if and only if, and it is called biconditional statement or double implication. For example, he is tall if and only if he is clever. Here, in the symbolic form, how to write? Suppose this is P. Let P is he is tall and Q is he is clever. Then symbolic form is P double implies Q, or this way P double implies Q. So this is a symbol of double implication or biconditional. If and only if. Now we will see the truth table for biconditional. In the first row both are true. In second row first is true, second is false. First is false, second is true, and both are false. In double implication, remember, if both are true, then this whole statement is true. And both are false, then this whole statement is true. If one of them is false, then double implication is false. Remember this. In double implication or biconditional, or if and only if word are there, then the truth value is like this. If both are true, then truth value is true. And if both are false, then truth value is also T. One of them is false. One of them is false, then it is false. So this is the truth table for biconditional statements. Next connective, negation of the statement, that is not. For example, he is not tall. Now how to write this statement in the negation form? First, this statement, convert this statement in positive form. Like this. Let P, he is tall. Now, how to write in symbolic form? Symbolic form is, this is the symbol of negation. Negation of P means not P. Means, meaning of this is, he is not tall. Getting this? So how to write the negation of the statement? Convert this statement into, first into positive form, means let P, he is tall. Then symbolic form is, negation P means he is not tall. Truth table for negation. P and negation of P means opposite of this. If P is true, then negation of P is false. If P is false, then negation of P is true. So this is the truth table for negation.